So you guys remember a video that I made a while back about COD and it not actually being Black Ops, but being Modern Warfare? Well, turns out I was correct. It is a Modern Warfare game. However, they decided to rebrand it and rename it Modern Warfare. Because I guess Modern Warfare 4 has already been done. Technically it has, but it really hasn't. So anyways, one of the voice actors actually didn't give away the game's name. Yes, he kind of accidentally slipped it, slipped up. So we now know it's Modern Warfare, so the basis of this video is talking about what we know. We know it's a Modern Warfare game, we know it is modern day setting. We know Captain Price is returning. And there is no season pass. All additional content will be free. However, that's not entirely true. There are COD points coming back. Do you remember what COD points are? If you don't, let's refresh your memory and take a trip down Candy Lane. Actually, Memory Lane. Let's go with that, because Candy Lane doesn't really sound right. Anyways, pretty much every COD game has this in-game currency that they call COD points. What you can do is buy cosmetic items. Right now, that's what it is. It used to be you could buy weapons. However, they phased that out. Now it is cosmetics only. They showed what the operators are going to look like. They are nowhere near going to be what the specialists were, so we've been told. However, I'm going to call it right now, it's going to have roughly around the same customization for the operators as it did in Ghost. That's the highest possibility chance there is right now, as they are actually running on an engine that isn't the original COD engine. So they let old Sally lay down for once. They're not beating the dead horse. They're using a new engine. It's like our baby boy is finally growing up into a man and no longer a child that just screams profanities and that he screwed your mother. So it's nice to know that they're actually going through with this. Apparently it's been a 5-year project that they've been building this. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Infinity Ward over the past 5 years has put their B team on games. And now they're putting their A team on it. And their B team together to work on it for a common cause. As we know, Black Ops 5 is officially coming now. Why? And we have Modern Warfare returning, and it is a soft reboot. So what that means is the story was finished. They're now going back to do a new story, which I'm going to consider this one to now be canon, and the first 3 games not to be. I'm not sure how they're going to run through this. However, the customization looks like it's going to be the same as it was way back when Ghost came out. So essentially what Ghost did is they had skin packs and character packs. The character packs would allow you to change your in-game appearance for whichever character you were using. They had Riley's mask. They had different heads that you could use on the character. They pretty much had customization to the character, so you could change the suit or just change the headwear, and so on and so forth. And then they had characters that were just static characters that couldn't be changed, such as Captain Price, Soap, Rourke. I don't remember if Ghost was in that. I know he had his mask in it, but I'm not sure if he was one of the characters that was also confirmed to be in it or not. I really don't remember. However, that's what they did with that, and then the guns, they added in skins like the leaf, the marijuana leaf, I'll call it a plant bud, whatever you want to call it.
You just went rated R right away, didn't you? Are you hungry?
I can't think of the name of it. But they did stuff like that, and then snowflakes and Halloween sort of things, and flags, so on and so forth. I think that's the way they're going to go with this one, and the COD points. If I had to make an assumption, since they're handing out DLC for free, I'm going to presume that it's going to be operators as well as like weapon skins that they're going to be using COD points for. And they're saying they're giving away 3,000 of them, so that's $20 worth of COD points if I'm correct. In the whatever super edition that they're doing. So there's that to keep in mind. So chances are, by the time everything's all said and done, it's either going to cost 100 to 500 per skin, so on and so forth. But the operators, the way they're looking right now, I wouldn't exactly compare it to Siege. However, with the new engine, we're not entirely sure what's going on anymore. They showed us everything and nothing all at the same time during the trailer, which is great because it's worked out for a lot of games. God of War, Spider-Man, which a lot of people call Spider QuickTime Event Man, myself included, because there is a lot of QuickTime events in that game. Love the game to death. Don't really like the QuickTime events. However, it's one of the things that they're actually trying to do something different, because every time they try to do something different, they get flack for it. And then they're told they're recycling the same thing over and over again. So now they've built a new engine. They're not modifying the other engine anymore. And I'm not sure how it's going to feel. Might be better. Might be worse. Who knows? Sorry about all the sporadic pausing. I'm still like not feeling all that well. Other than that, we'll jump back into the topic at hand. Yeah, that's pretty much the way that it looks like it's heading, in that general direction, that they're trying to actually listen for once. So it's been 5 years instead of the regular 3 years for this game. However, Treyarch is just going to take whatever is left over from the other teams working on it and then slap their logo on it, by the sounds of it. So chances are they're probably just doing a lot of remodeling at this point in time for the 2020 COD and not a whole lot of anything else. So they're probably just going to change characters, settings, that sort of stuff. Other than that, there was a leak about Modern Warfare 2 getting a remaster. Now, the weird part about that is people were also speculating the third possibly, but the second campaign only, and then later on multiplayer. I can see them doing that. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 has already kind of leaked for its remaster. However, I think they're not going to announce that particular thing until E3, and they're going to do what they did with Infinite Warfare, where they're like, okay, we'll charge $120 Canadian. You'll get both games, and you'll have multiplayer access as soon as it becomes available. I think that's the way that they're going to do that. I mean, it's not entirely announced, but I'm pretty sure they're going to either announce it at E3 or some other major event that they're going to be going to. As far as zombies go, Black Ops 4 might actually be the end of the road for zombies as we know it. I mean, that always has been the bread and butter for Treyarch. However, after the last few controversies that they've had, it's a good thing that they're going away from it. They're going back to Spec Ops missions, which, if you didn't know, they were tiered in 3. 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star. Some of the stars depended on difficulty. Others depended on actually completing specific objectives, such as get 50 kills in Spec Ops mission, or get 10 silent takedowns, that sort of thing. It looks like that's going to be the main thing that's coming back because of all the stuff that they've leaked so far. But overall, it looks like a new COD, but it doesn't look like COD. It looks more like they're taking a page out of Ubisoft's book, to be completely honest. I'm not opposed to that. It makes sense. However, only time will tell. E3 might have a gameplay reveal, might not. They're showing actual in-game footage of the campaign, but other than that, they showed us everything and nothing all at the same time. So it's really a toss-up in the air as to what we're going to see. However, we do know a remaster is coming, but we don't know if it's coming with it or separately. Personally, if I was them, I would probably release the remaster a little bit after the game's full launch. So they're in October around the 20th, if I remember correctly. If I was them, I'd wait till like November 24th or something like that to release the remaster. However, that's just my personal opinion. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic 2019, and if you're not, I hope it gets better for you sooner rather than later. Peace out, and I shall see you all next week.